So that would then bring us back all the way to where this whole thing really begins, Windman. We just gave you the countdown clock there. We're under 7 hours. We take the Warriors out of the conversation, take the Knicks out of the conversation. Where are we with Giannis?
Yeah, we're pretty much – I've been at 51-49 against a trade. I'm now sort of moving more towards 60-40 against a trade. Minnesota is still out there, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Minnesota's offer was as good as Golden State's. And if Golden State's offer is not good enough and Minnesota can't do a trade to improve their offer, I don't think Minnesota is realistic. That, in my mind, leaves Miami. Miami is making a sort of a player and sort of semi-draft pick offer. It's a decent offer. I don't think it's something that you would stop everything for Giannis. There's a couple of other teams out there that have shown interest. Cleveland has shown some interest in Giannis, but they are in this position with James Harden now where they've sort of picked a lane. Portland has sniffed around Giannis. They have the Bucks draft picks and draft assets from the Damian Lillard trade, but these are not compelling things. So unless there's a secret thing going on, I'm not feeling Giannis moving right now. And
what's up, everyone? If you just heard that clip from Brian Windhorst, you got the single most sobering, realistic assessment of the Giannis Antetokounmpo trade saga. Forget the hype. Forget the rumors. This is the cold, hard truth from one of the most connected insiders in the business. And the truth is, Giannis is almost certainly not getting traded today. Let's break down Windhorst's absolutely critical analysis. He starts with his odds. He was 51-49 against a trade, and now he's moving to 60-40 against. That's a significant shift. Why? Because the market is collapsing. First, he dismantles the two remaining contenders. Minnesota Timberwolves. Windhorst says point blank, "I don't think Minnesota's offer was as good as Golden State's." And if the Warriors' pick-heavy offer wasn't enough to move the needle for the Bucks, then Minnesota's package, likely centered around Karl Anthony Towns, is a non-starter. He says Minnesota isn't realistic unless they can improve their offer, which they can't do at this late hour. Miami Heat. This is the only team left standing. And what does Windhorst call Miami's offer? A decent offer. Let's be clear. In the high-stakes game of trading a two-time MVP, decent is an insult. He follows it up with, "I don't think it's something that you would stop everything for Giannis." That's the kiss of death. Miami's package of Tyler Herro, Jaime Jaquez Jr., picks, and salary filler is seen as solid but uninspiring. It's not a franchise-altering haul. Then, Windhorst delivers the masterstroke of logic that explains the entire Bucks strategy. Giannis has not forced the issue. This is the entire game. The Bucks front office, led by Jon Horst, is not operating under duress. They are not facing a public Kevin Durant-style trade demand. They are holding all the leverage. As Windhorst alluded to earlier, why would they rush into a decent trade now when they can wait for the offseason? And this is where his insight is golden. He references the Luka Doncic trade from last year. Don't limit your market. The Bucks are thinking bigger. This summer, what if Houston, with their war chest of picks, wants to enter the race? What if San Antonio decides to pair Giannis with Victor Wembanyama? What if Detroit's young core develops and they become desperate for a superstar? The pool of potential suitors and the potential returns expands exponentially in the offseason. The Bucks are playing the long game. They are treating Giannis not as a problem to be solved today, but as the ultimate auction item to be sold to the highest bidder in a summer marketplace. They are betting that patience will yield a Godfather offer that blows Miami's decent package out of the water. So, what does this mean? It means the Warriors' trade for Kristaps Porzingis isn't just a plan B. It's a surrender. It's an admission that the Giannis dream is dead, not just for now, but likely for this entire cycle. They read the same tea leaves as Windhorst and cashed out their chips for a damaged good big man. The deadline drama is effectively over. The Bucks have won the staring contest. Giannis Antetokounmpo will be a Milwaukee Buck past 3 p.m. today, and the real massive earth-shattering sweepstakes will begin this summer. Do you agree with Windhorst's read? Are the Bucks making a brilliant strategic move by waiting? Or are they risking a messier situation if Giannis does eventually demand out? And is Miami's offer really just decent? Or is it being undervalued? Let me know in the comments. The clock is ticking, but the biggest move of the year is now officially on hold.